Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. Kourtney Kardashian is being called out for allegedly slapping her nanny as a child. You heard me right. She is currently responding to all the drama relating to her latest episode on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, where she and Scott were discussing their daughter Penelope scratching her nanny. And then Corey, who is Kris Jenner's sugar baby, had said he would basically give her a hiding if she ever did that to him, which Scott was not happy about and started shouting at Corey. Basically, all this drama came out in the latest episode of the Kardashians that Kourtney too was disrespectful to nannies growing up and apparently slapped them. Now, not only was Penelope, Kourtney's daughter, violent towards her nanny, but Mason, Kourtney's son, was apparently violent at school. Mason had threatened to start a physical fight with another student at his school. Kourtney referred to the incident as normal kid stuff, while Scott later called the incident very serious and that it's pretty bad at 9 years old. Scott had also shaded Kourtney's parenting choices in the episode, stating, "Kourtney likes to talk this huge game about being a disciplinarian, but if your kid's getting in trouble at school, they have to be disciplined at home." Now, everyone and their mums had something to say about Kourtney and Scott's parenting skills on Twitter. Someone had said, "Don't let anyone teach you how to be a mummy. We love you, Kourt." Kourtney had responded, "Exactly, and let's support each other knowing we're doing our best." Kris acting like her kids never misbehaved and Kourtney going, "Actually, I used to slap my nannies," straight across the face. Not trying to be the parent shamer or a judgy person, but you need to get your kids in check now and take it serious now before they're older because it only gets worse. At Kourtney Kardashian, #JustSaying. And in my opinion, beating children is not the way to get your kids in check. When children are hurting or frustrated, the answer is not to physically hurt them. Another fan had said, "But they can hit other people when they are angry and frustrated? What kind of sense? They're children and she was clearly hurting inside, so hurting her physically is not going to make anything better. How do we not know better by now?" I'm watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Kourtney Kardashian, do you now understand what Corey was saying? Yes, he said he would whip her ass if she scratched him. That is not okay with me and never will be. True, but kids don't usually listen to words, they listen to actions. So you think physical harm is the only action? That's sad. Of course there are many consequences which we deal with. I'm very proud of my kids and being a parent isn't always easy, but we do have consequences that don't involve physical harm. Well, watching the episode, your kids were hitting you, wanting to fight other kids, and telling you what and when to do it. They obviously need more discipline than you are giving them, and we have addressed that, but in no way is physical harm okay for us. To me, it sounded like the sentiment was if he had a kid, and I think you and Scott were already very sensitive because of having so many issues, which is understandable, but ... Absolutely not. Listen closely and you will hear what he said. If she, P, scratched me, I would. A fan had responded, "I absolutely love how passionate Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick are about their children and their well-being." Kourtney responded, "Forever. Me watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians." Another fan had responded, "I was hit as a kid and it only made me rebel and more disrespectful. Doesn't always work." Kourtney responded, "Completely agree." Someone had responded, "And there is evidence that proves physical violence does more harm than good when it comes to a child's mental health. Don't know why people continue to support it. I'm so confused. I'm actually shocked by some people's responses." Khloe Kardashian had responded, "Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick love their kids more than I could ever articulate. I am beyond proud as to how they both co-parent and how they love their children. Love is the way." Another fan had responded, "You do what is best for your kids, Kourt, and keep being the mother that you are, one that loves and gives and commits to her children. You're admirable." Khloe Kardashian had also responded by saying, "Kourtney Kardashian, don't ever let people who don't know your babies or your situation get to you. You are a queen." Fans had responded, "If y'all wasn't famous and y'all didn't have nannies, it would be so different. Y'all spank y'all kids. I'm sorry, but P was wrong on all levels." Absolutely, nobody should tell anyone how to deal with their babies. However, I think I'm more horrified that Kourtney Kardashian said she slapped her nannies and was so nonchalant about it. I mean, she is proud of that. As a fan, I'm disappointed, and as a former nanny, I'm horrified. And that's why her kids are like that and are gonna get worse. Her parents condone their bratty behaviour and nothing is being done about it. What are your thoughts on all this drama? Let me know in the comments. In more news, Trisha Paytas has self-diagnosed herself as pregurginant, and everyone thinks she's full of it, and that she's actually only pregnant with a cheeseburger. She had tweeted this, "I'm weirdly nauseous, like I've never had this nausea before, and as many times as I've been told I couldn't get pregnant, why do I feel like I'm actually pregnant. It could just be upset stomach from pain in my knee again, but this is like making me dizzy. Fans have responded, to play devil's advocate, you've been eating a lot of deep fried fatty foods. Have you had your gallbladder checked for gallstones? Getting a stone stuck in the duct could also cause you to feel that way. Please go to the doctor and have them do blood work. Let them test for whatever they think it could be, and I hope you feel better. I think I'm pregnant, what should I do? Oh, I know, I'll go on Twitter for a diagnosis, rather than take a pregnancy test. Maybe you're withdrawing from the pain meds you were once on, since you stopped taking them. OMG, I'm an asshole, but pregnant Trish videos would be legendary. Stress, lack of sleep, the terrible food you eat, food-related illness, flu, these are all more plausible reasons for nausea. It could also be those shit teas you drink. What are your thoughts on this? In other news, Aina had lost all of her Twitter followers after deactivating her account for a long period of time. This now means that she's going to lose big money on all those future sponsorship deals. And she's not going to reach that many people with all her complaining tweets. She had tweeted regarding the drama stating, I don't know what happens when you deactivate a Twitter account. Do all 500,000 of my followers just slowly come back over time? Right now it says I have 0, and it says I'm following 0 people, which isn't true. Can anyone see my posts? Honestly, I didn't even freak out, because I kinda miss the days when nobody used to check for me on here anyway. LMAO. Norvina had responded, for some reason it said I wasn't following you, and I know I was. I had to hit the follow button, which means the page lost followers. They will need to refollow again. Seems silly. Of course Norvina is worried. There goes all her customers. She'd paid all that money for advertising for nothing. Lastly in today's news, oh my god, Nikita Dragun. When will this woman take some of her own advice and focus on herself rather than her haters that she's so obsessed with competing against? I don't think I'm better than anyone else, my ass. Take a load of this BS.
I am my biggest fan, bitch. Let me explain. I feel like time and time again, people mistake my confidence for narcissism, and the two might go hand in hand. And these days, we're all about like self-love. We're all about, oh my God, you should love yourself. But when a bitch fucking loves herself, it's too much. It's too much for them to handle. It's, oh my God, she's so obsessed with herself. Oh my God, she's so full of herself. And you know what? I am fucking full of myself, because if I'm not full of myself, who else am I supposed to be full of? Your man, your dad, your uncle, your mom, your grandma, abuelita, abuelo. Like, what's the problem? I don't think I'm better than anybody else. Let me put that out there. I just think that I'm the best me the world has to offer. And, you know, some people really get it confused, because it's just like, well, I'm the person that wakes up myself every day. I'm the person that puts my ass to sleep. I'm the person that after this camera goes off, I have to deal with. So guess what? I worked really hard to get to where I am. I'm a trans woman over here with a couple million followers, with a successful business, and people are really mad about it. And you know what? I don't care, because look, if I made it out of Springfield, Virginia, now living in LA, Hollywood, a Latina mixed Asian girl, when everybody told me no, bitch, I said yes. And guess what? If I would have listened to anybody else, if I wouldn't have voted for myself, if I wouldn't have been narcissistic, as some people want to say, absolutely, I would have given up. I would have just, you know, been like some of these people that continuously watch my stories on their fake fucking accounts that have a problem with me. And that's not why I do it. I do this for me. Like I said, I'm my #1 fan. And if you're not your #1 motherfucking fan, bitch, who else are you a fan of? Because either it's of yourself or no one is, sweetheart. And it's a really tough pill to swallow. And of course, me saying this, swinging my hips side to side, with this waist so fucking tiny, you don't even know how I fucking breathe with my hair so damn long. You don't even know how I have these inches. It must be really hard to communicate this message to some people, but it just had to be said. If you're not voting for yourself, no one else will. And if you don't think you're the baddest fucking bitch in the goddamn room and that every person should stand at fucking full attention when you come through, girl, this ain't a fucking game. This is life. Okay? You are player one with one mother effing life, girl. There are no stocks. There are no start again. There's no restarts. It's not, oh, I'm gonna start tomorrow. It's, I'm gonna start today, bitch. Vote for yourself. Or also you can vote for me for the People's Choice Awards too, because I am currently nominated for Beauty Guru of the Year. But you know what? Vote for yourself, bitch, or no one else will. What the fuck? Oh my God. Following is rated TVMATSPS. Mature audiences, trans, pussy stunting, viewer discretion is advised. I don't know why people keep watching my stories and keep trying to make comments about me being vulgar, about me being trans and being a dude or whatever. I'm like, you guys, don't you see this warning? Like, honey, legally, I am not inclined to whatever you might see on my stories. Like I said, things just happen.
What are your thoughts on all this drama? Let me know in the comments. That's all for this investigation. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. My social media will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in our next investigation.